We have our very own Liam Buckley from IES-VE, who will be talking about compliance software data exchange updates.
Thanks, Neil. Okay, so I am going to attempt to bring you 10 data exchange updates for compliance software. Number one is to do with BIM. Existing data exchange with BIM includes schemas like GBXML or IFC to IES-VE, which could connect tools like SketchUp or Vectorworks. Below left is a real college campus project in Southern California using the OpenStreetMap import connection. And what is new is the data exchange from Revit or Rhino using the Pollination plugin, which uses the GEM file schema. Example projects shown include the Sydney Opera House, 2000 zone model, or this rather unique City in the Clouds project by Thornton Tomasetti. Second data exchange is for Solar Ready. This is more of an internal process efficiency whereby IES-VE as now being a CEC approved solar assessment software tool connects simulation data from the solar approval process to the ACM building certification process. Thank you. Quick story about that one. Our first Solar Ready project came in from an architect who sent in a PDF file called Cabin in the Woods. I knew I was in trouble. Looking up the address, this is the Google Earth view, more trouble. Provided with a rendering, there was not a single 90-degree angle in this building, but it was a really fun project nevertheless, and we got it through the solar approval process. Third data exchange is for multifamily. Shout out to Luke, who posted this docket on behalf of the Quebec Advocacy Committee to the Energy Commission. Docket wasn't for us, but we read it nevertheless, and we saw a demand for 3D model capability to CBEC's CSE energy analysis for multifamily projects. So that is a tool that we developed, and there's a little video on our website showing how to use that. One architect told us he is saving about 30 to 40% on his time for multifamily projects. Fourth data exchange is to do with envelope analysis in the Apache engine on the left, connecting the International Glazing Database for manufacturer product fenestrations, and the right-hand side, a Kiva integration for ground contact heat transfer, also a requirement of ASHRAE standard 140. Fifth data exchange connects over 700 digital lighting fixtures to IES-VE software. Analysis can be for ray tracing, nighttime light pollution, false color analysis, and most importantly, a lighting color and lighting power density calculation on a room-by-room basis. Next data exchange is connecting the Apache engine to the CEC's latest iteration of their report generator, and that sends the compliance certificate back into IES-VE. The seventh data exchange is a yet-to-be-released navigator. We're excited about this one coming in due course in IES-VE called the BEM Toolbox. Go to bemtoolbox.com. This will include access to an interactive energy dashboard, some insightful BEM graphics, and a HVAC systems-based spreadsheet export. Eighth data exchange includes the OpenEI utility tariff rate database within Apache. Here we are showing sub-hourly energy costs using one of SoCal Edison's utility tariff rates, and the upper right-hand corner, the monthly time of use rates using PG&E's E19 rate. So in the summer there you can see 3 rate tiers for off-peak, part peak, and peak on a seasonal basis. Ninth data exchange is with the AIA 2030 design data exchange for tracking carbon neutrality. Incidentally, AIA released their annual report only a few weeks ago, and we saw that IES-VE was the #1 BEM software tool. So thank you to all of those who contributed to over 232 million square feet of building energy modeling using IES-VE software, and indeed to all of the other tools that were used for tracking carbon neutrality also. The 10th and final sets of data exchange are to do with carbon. On the left, we have operational carbon using hourly CO2 factor data from watt time for any given grid. And on the right-hand side, we're looking at whole building embodied carbon analysis connecting Apache to one-click LCA. For those unaware, California will become the first state in the country to make embodied carbon emissions control a mandatory part of the building code. That will happen in July 2024, which is a really exciting time for California and CalGreen. So those were 10 sets of data exchange within compliance software. I want to thank the Energy Commission for allowing our commercial building energy modeling engine to be allowed to do Title 24 compliance modeling. Hope you're enthused by the expansive level of data exchange that has been accomplished. We hope to do more with other tools, workflow schemas, and maybe even machine-readable rule sets one day. Final thank you to PG&E for supporting our ongoing education. Anyone who wants to learn any more, scan the QR code, you can get access to a free training course. Thank you.
That was impressive. This is quite fun. 5 minutes of compact knowledge here. All right. Well, thank you, Liam. That was great. I learned a lot.